Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. So there's been a request made of me to talk a bit about the situation involving Patreon, Sargon of Akkad, and what I plan on doing about my side of things. So essentially, the long and short of it is, Sargon went on to a live stream from another YouTuber named Michelle Caitlin. They got to talking about the situation involving the alt-right's harassment of Sargon. He basically referred to them as a whole bunch of white N-words, and that got reported to Patreon, and Patreon ultimately canceled Sargon. Canceled his yearly earnings somewhere to the neighborhood of around $150,000 USD. If I lost 150 grand a year, I'd be pretty damn furious as well. One of the reasons why so many of us were pissed off at the apocalypse in 2017, because of all that shit. It cost a lot of people a lot of money. That being said, crowdfunding's kind of been the way of the future. Crowdfunding's kind of been where things are at, and people have been relying on Patreon. Well, this particular split with Patreon deciding it wanted to enforce its terms of service onto content not created for the platform, a lot of people have decided to leave. People who subscribe to or are patrons of mine, and many other content creators have in fact lost their patrons as a result of this. There's an exit survey that goes into it when you leave, and a lot of the ones that have left mine, the vast majority of them have come back and said it's because of the Sargon situation, which I completely understand. I'm completely on their side in all of that, because I get it. You don't want to put your money in a company that is going to act the way that it did. I get it. I'm not against that at all. But there's a reality of the situation here that I think a lot of people aren't taking into consideration, or at least is one that's going to impact a lot of creators. Creators are kind of put between, well, let's just call it a boulder and a hard place. Yes, reference included. A lot of what this generally means is that they're losing patrons over something they didn't do. And some of those patrons have said that they'll follow to alternate forms of crowdfunding, like Subscribestar, which has gone through its own problem in regards to PayPal, basically saying, And I think even Stripe kind of doing the same thing, or some other processing companies also basically kind of just booted it. That goes along with sites like Maker Support and Patreon that have had the same exact problem. As sad as it seems, it's as it seems, it is the reality here. Patreon is kind of the big dog on campus, and a lot of people have also said that they're not leaving Patreon, because I had planned to originally close up my Patreon by the end of the month, but unfortunately, the move over to Subscribestar did not go as well as I think I thought it would have done better. It didn't do better, and people have said they're not leaving Patreon. So now we're kind of in this divide where creators, again, are stuck between this, rock and a hard place. Like, what do they do? So I'm going to be keeping my Patreon and my Subscribestar and working on trying to find another form of funding if people want to. Again, everything is entirely optional. There's no meant to be guilt tripping here. Nothing like that. I'm just letting you know what's going on. So essentially, there are other options available. There are PayPal. There is directly through Streamlabs if you want to do that, which essentially allows you to use your credit card, or PayPal, which would go directly into an account for me. There's also channel memberships on the main channel. $3 Theater doesn't have that yet. As for perks, I'm going to be doing the Hangouts during the month, at the end of the month, as well as a movie watching stream the middle of the month. I'm still trying to lock down the days. That all starts next month. But as always, I'm still going to be pumping out content on Mundane Mad, on $3 Theater, and I got a couple other things I'm working on too that are going to be coming to this vlog channel, as well as a couple other little side projects I'm working on, because I want to get more creative than just talking into a camera during 2018. So anyway, I appreciate you guys listening. Please leave your comments below. I look forward to them. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.